Hey, this how you feel. We got the best barber in America cut your hair. You heard me? I ain't got no problems. Nothing that problem, but my barber ain't one. Hey, hey, hey.
Pull up with a stick, I pull up with a stick, I pull up with a pink toe with me, she sucking it dick. I put some diamonds on her toes, let her hold on and I'm rich. You was used to pulling king doors. I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, hit my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy KnoBlendz, and we is back with another video. It's been a while, I know, but anyways, that's enough talking about that. I got a blessing for y'all today, so I'm about to do a mid fade. I say like a mid fade on him. He got like a shag in the back, a small shag. It used to be a rat tail with a piece of dread, but I guess he cut it off for whatever reason. But anyways, I'm finna bless y'all with a nice haircut so that y'all don't want to miss the whole haircut. First things first is always with any haircut, you always want to start out with combing the hair out. Combing the hair is just the best way to prep the hair before you actually go and put the clippers on and start going in with the fade. So always comb it out, prep it up, and get it real nice. So we going out with the ergos, and I pretty much start my first guideline from the bottom of his edge, the side edge, and I keep that line all the way consistent towards the back of his head. I'm keeping it straight. Notice how I'm not choppy. It's a straight line. It's just closed. It's just a straight line. I'm not choppy. I'm keeping that whole line consistent. And trust me, that first guideline is going to help you with the rest of the fade. So right here, I'm going in with the 1.5. I'm pretty much fading down in this whole haircut. You guys, I found it a lot easier personally for me to fade this way. Some of you guys may not, but this is just a pro tip that could possibly help you guys do a haircut a lot faster. So pretty much I just got the 1.5. I fade all the way up to the longest point of the hair, and then I clean it up as much as I can, and I drop down to the 1 guard. Pretty much the same exact step as I did with the 1.5, but with the 1 guard, I slightly go a little bit lower than I would with the 1.5. So with the 1, I'm pretty much doing the same thing. I'm cleaning it up as much as the 1 can go, and then just close it and try to erase the bottom line and lighten that up as much as possible. You guys may think, oh, it's not cutting the hair, but trust me, it is. It's cutting the hair. You just got to be patient and trust the process and understand that the results will be fire at the end. So right here, I pretty much do the same thing. Close it, clean it up as much as I can. I'm brushing as I'm fading to kind of keep that hair intact. So when he leaves my chair, the way he brushes it is the way the hair is going to be. So right here, I pretty much use the 1 and I go with the grain to kind of knock some of that hair that's sticking up. That was kind of hard for me to cut while I was fading. So I knock it down with the 1. Right here is my favorite guard. This is my special guard. It's the Bablis 0.5 guard. And it's like that in between. It's that guard that's in between that 1 and that half guard, man. It's just crazy. Y'all gonna see why this is my specialty guard right here. You know, it will save you. Trust me. If you guys use this, man, game changer. So right here, I pretty much do the same thing. Trying to erase that hard bottom line. I'm brushing as I'm fading. I'm keeping it consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm brushing. You know what I'm saying? Right here is the 0.5, the premium 0.5 guard. And this is, it cuts a little bit closer to the Bablis one. That's why I say that Bablis is a special guard, because it's like the in-between guard, you know. So with this wall half guard, it cuts way closer, and it you know, it erases that line pretty much. So right here, I'm pretty much doing the same thing, just attacking that bottom line. I'm fading into it completely is gone, you know. So we're gonna see why that special guard, that Bablis guard, is important to me. So right here, I go with the lever open and kind of clean up that bottom part to really get that line out. And Man, I'm telling you, man, this guard is just, it's crazy to me. So see right here, see I'm going right back to that guard, and then I'm kind of cleaning it up again. That little extra line that you seen that I made from having that guard, the no guard lever open. This guard right here pretty much just cleans it up and just basically just enhances the fade. It makes it way crispier. In reality, you kind of skip a process because sometimes, depending on the client's hair, you kind of find yourself fighting with that 1.5 guard, trying to erase that bottom line. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. So right here, I pretty much get my trimmers. These aren't really zero gap, but they cut pretty close. So I can kind of use these trimmers to kind of fade into, to kind of blend it into the fade without it leaving a really harsh line. So I start with these and kind of clean up the bottom of the fade to give it more of a contrast and make it pop a little bit more. Going with my clippers again to kind of clean it up just a little bit more. Might have been a hard line that I saw, so I'm kind of going in and cleaning up just a tad bit more. And then I'm gonna go in with my my Babless FX, my gold effects, and clean up the bulk at the very bottom, because those are my trimmers that cut the closest, and it's just gonna make it pop even more. And you guys will see this in a second. So I mean, it's just crazy how these trimmers can cut so close and not leave your client bleeding, you know. So it's just amazing. But pretty much right here, I'm doing the same thing, cleaning up off his neck. And as you can see, that fade just came right along. It just came out real crispy and clean. And I'm telling you, man, that fade down process saved me a lot of time with me just going in and just getting the haircut, getting the fade out of the way. And it's just the best. It's just the best way to fade for me personally. You know, that's what I found is the best way to fade. So look at that fade. It's just so crispy and clean, man. Right here is the towards the occipital bone, the back of the head. I'm gonna save that for the last and kind of do the same thing. And pretty much the same thing we just talked about. I'm gonna let you guys just sit back and watch this, and I'll hop back on and kind of talk about what's been going on and stuff like that. Kind of finish up the haircut too, because you know this is a really dope haircut. The results came out really fire at the end. Y'all just I'm talking too much, so y'all just watch this fade become complete, and then I'll see you in a second. Alright, so in the back of his shag right here, I'm just going to comb it out to its full extent, and I'm going to start the line up. So the best way I found easiest to get it symmetrical is pretty much start the top of the triangle and go all the way across, all the way to the edge to the top of the triangle, and then start at the bottom points and make my way and meet it at the tip of the edge of the triangle. So that's the best way to go. It's the easiest, and if you keep this strategy, man, I'm telling you, you'll get some fire results. Like, you know what I'm saying, you can't cheat the process. Just make sure that you stand consistent and understanding before you go in, you got to understand where you want to go before you put the clippers there, you know. So pretty much the same thing, just clean up the hair around it, going back in with my gold effects, just make it a little bit extra crispy, and then I'm just gonna use that, kind of clean it up just a tad bit more and make it extra crispy and fresh. And y'all gonna see at the end of the results, y'all already know it's gonna be fire. Yeah, and you guys, if you guys want to follow my Instagram, it's also KnoBlendz. I'm gonna put it on the edge of the screen. It's KnoBlendz. I'll be posting content on there as well. I haven't posted in a while, but I'm right back on it. Y'all already know, finna be blessing the feed with some fire haircuts. You know, so it's time. You know, like for me. So sometimes I kind of fall back a little bit off social media to kind of find myself and kind of just pretty much just come back, you know, with the business moves and start posting some more content to kind of bless some more people, you know, that some of my barber friends and stuff like that. People just like watching haircut videos. So anyways, I'm pretty much doing the same steps that I did on the sides, the same exact steps. I'm fading down and just cleaning it up as much as possible. Right here, I kind of just going with the half, trying to erase that bottom line to lighten it up a little bit. Y'all already know it's that 1, 2, 3 step. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Anyways, we're doing the same thing. There's nothing tricky about his. Also, with the bone in the back of his head is pretty much the same thing all the way around. Easy haircut, guys. If you follow the steps, trust me, you'll get the best results. And be patient. You know, that's another thing. Be patient. If you already don't understand the concept of flicking it out and moving on and knowing what guard, just be patient, slow it down, and kind of wait for the best results to come in just by being patient. Understand the fade will come to you. Just once you see the lines, know that you got to erase them and the fade will come to you. Man, this is fire, man. Y'all see that, man? It's crazy. So right here, I'm going with the OG Glass 2.0. I use this and I spray it on the forehead before I do a lineup. And y'all should already know what this do. This get all the grease out of the forehead. Make it way easier for me to do a lineup. I just blow it in and dry it in. And you know I go in with the trimmers. So right here, I kind of start in the middle and work my way towards the right side because that's the highest point, and I want to make sure I keep that consistent and use that first edge on the right side to make sure I can match it up when I go on and do it on the left side. As y'all can see, I comb it out before I go in, and I'm going to go in with the trimmers and keep that line exactly where you see it at. You know, I'm not pushing it back. I'm just keeping it exactly where it's at. And sometimes you might find a hairline that's a little bit tricky. Like right here in this corner, he has a small little cliff hangover on his edge. I kind of go in and clean it up a little bit, and I'm right back at it. Yeah, right here I'm doing the same thing I did on his right side, and I combed it out, and then I go in, I keep the line exactly where you see it at, and just clean up the hair, make it as crispy as possible. And same thing, I'm just using the same line, and I'm meeting it. I met it from the middle, and I'm gonna meet it to that side point, to that point at the top of the side edge. And pretty much that's it. And I'm just going over it one more time to make sure it's extra crispy. And you already know the end results are gonna be fire, man. Always fire. Right here is my secret recipe, that Barber Magic pencil. It's just a necessity, man. I feel like if you have that client that, you know what I'm saying, that you feel like you're doing a fire haircut and you want the edge to pop a little bit more, y'all better bust that pencil out, man. Quit sleeping on the pencil, all right? Quit sleeping on the pencil. So pretty much I'm just going and adding contrast to the lineup. You know, I'm making it pop. As you can see, you can kind of see the hairline more. And pretty much I go real light around the hairline. As y'all can see, I'm not going too crazy. Y'all can see that it's pretty much natural. Right here, I went in with some hair fibers, the hair follicles. I didn't do the other enhancements. Yes, he didn't pay for it. I decided to do a free enhancement. I just added hair fibers. That's the easiest way I can do it. Explain it that way, and I kind of use the blower to kind of blow out any excess hair that might be hanging over. Right here is just some hairspray that got to be, y'all already know, that got to be is the best hairspray on the market. And I go in with the trimmers to kind of edge in that white line, to kind of smother it a little bit and make it look more natural, not such a hard white line. I use that and kind of edge it in. And then after that, y'all gonna see how crispy it is. I'm going with the razor, man. The razor is just gonna top it off. That's that cherry on top with the razor. But anyways, man, I just go in, and as I can see, man, look how fire that is, man. That's crispy. You can't, bro. I took my client to Krispy Kreme donuts. You feel me? Like, I took him there, bro. He don't even know it. You feel me? Like, it's just crazy how crispy it is, and I didn't even have to use the razor yet. And that razor just, like I said, it put the cherry on top. This is how you get the best results. You know what I'm saying? You being patient. You're not rushing the haircut. My services normally last me, for the haircut he got, it takes me about 30-35 minutes. But sometimes I add an extra 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, depending on if I want to be extra, to make sure I get the best results. And guess what, guys? I get the best results from being patient. You can also focus on that detail work too, man. As I can see, look at his haircut, look at his fade. You know what I'm saying? I went in and made sure I did everything right. I even picked it out a little bit. I went in with some shears to kind of clean it up to make sure, you know what I'm saying? That's just that extra barber love, you know what I'm saying? Not every barber gonna do that, but it's just love. So anyways, the haircut came out really fire, and man, it's just crazy how crispy it came out. Look at this, man. Yo, man, I just blessed this dude, man. I'm telling you, fire. 10 out of 10, no doubt. Man, I really appreciate y'all watching this video. It's your boy KnoBlendz. And if y'all really enjoyed this video, man, y'all leave a comment, and subscribe if you will. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.